Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another review of Supergirl. This time it's episode 13, the unluckiest episode of all, Mr. and Mrs. Mxyzptlk.
Close enough.
Well, I didn't say it backwards, so...
Oh my god, that's damn near impossible.
Clip.
Don't try. Don't try.
Anyway, getting to this episode at hand, I've got mixed feelings about this episode. It's like, okay, on one hand...
You got mixed.
What?
Okay.
Anyway, this episode, I'm half and half on it. On one hand, I still agree about my feelings that Mixie, on one hand, is a fun villain, but at the same time, there's a lot of weird things in this episode.
None of that makes sense. Okay, the whole reason he wants to marry her is at first he says, I've watched you across time and space, and you're all beautiful the way you're independent and strong and everything, and I love you. But then it's like, no, you don't love her. Because if you loved her, you'd respect her and you'd leave her alone and you wouldn't try to force her into anything.
Yada, yada, yada. We've seen all that before. Anyway, it's a Valentine's episode, so every single character's got to have a Valentine's episode. Except for James. There was no James in this episode.
I quite liked the Win plot.
I don't mind the Win plot.
Especially because it starts with someone in a bar being saved by bullies by a blonde, badass woman in a black jacket.
Apparently, just if you're in a bar and somebody gets assaulted, it's a blonde person's turn to save them. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll agree, the Win plot was kind of interesting, especially since I know where it's going. But yeah, it is interesting that we have the Win plot out of nowhere, which was kind of fun. I'd say that was my favourite part. The Win plot was interesting. I don't give a rat's ass about the Maggie plot at all. I don't care about the Maggie plot. Oh god, it's just needless.
It was alright, but it was just whatever. But yeah, I liked the Win plot. So the reason she went so fast at first and went straight to kissing him was because I guess that's what she expected of guys. Even though he's the dork that got beat up, why would you expect him to take things fast? But anyway, she expects everyone to do that because people see her as some sort of like collectible, I don't know, some sort of novelty, like I got to bang an alien or something.
Yeah, so we had that, and then we've got the Maggie plot, which honestly is just stupid. Every show's got to do this stupid, Valentine's is annoying plot. Should we enjoy it? Should we not enjoy it? I don't like it. Now I do. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't care for Valentine's Day, but at the same time, I'll still see my boyfriend on that day because why not? I'm going to see him anyway, why not see him on that day?
Yeah.
Except for last Valentine's Day when we were in lockdown and I couldn't see him on that day.
What a conveniently timed lockdown that was. Anyway, to be fair, it is an interesting plot of, it's rare to have a character who hates Valentine's Day who's in a relationship. Like, of course, we've seen thousands of people hate it when they're not in a relationship, but you don't often see people hate it when they are in one.
That's true. It reminds me of a lot of shows where characters are in high school. The character that hates the prom is usually the one that's not in a relationship. However, in one show, there was a plot where the girl hated prom even though she was in a relationship. And as it turned out, she was one of those annoying people who means the opposite of what they say. In the end, she got annoyed that the guy had not asked her to prom.
We're not talking about other shows. We're talking about Maggie and her being an idiot.
Yeah, true. But it was not the opposite. It was not some secret like, I secretly did want you to do something. No, she didn't want anything.
And then we have the Mixie plot, and he's both annoying and still kind of fun. He's fun, but I definitely agree he's very annoying in that cliche way.
And it's like, what are the rules? What are the limits to this just super overpowered thing?
I know, that is the one problem. I hate this with Billy.
He sort of set the rules when he's like, no, I can't force love, and I can't make people drink orange juice and whatever else.
I did like the joke at the end where she's drinking orange juice. That was a good joke.
I know, she just casually
And I did like the very
it.
nice foreshadowing with John Jones talking about him sending a love letter to, what's-her-face.
Yeah, he did say writing it down is the true way of saying something.
So that was nice, but you're right about, like, okay, so, like, whenever he makes people apparate, did he invent those people? Or did he force people to do what he wants? But then he's like, I can make world peace, so that means you can bend people's will, but you can't make somebody fall in love with you. So how much of will can you bend? It doesn't make sense.
Well, you can force people to do something, but you can't force how they feel about it. Like, sure, you could force me to marry someone, doesn't mean I'll love them. You can't force my feelings, my emotions, things like that.
But, okay, but then you've got things like, he clearly can't just kill people, because he would have just snapped Mon-El out of existence. He was going to kill Mon-El anyway, so why go through this elaborate plan? But what counts as using his magic to kill him? He might not be able to snap him out of existence, but can he stab him above a volcano?
Yeah, exactly. Just teleport him really high in the air or something.
If you teleport him to Antarctica and he freezes to death on his way home, what is the duration at which point the magic no longer counts as killing him? What's the rules? See, this is the problem with overpowered characters. It's like, I'd like to know the rules here.
Yeah, exactly. What are the rules?
But, oh well, you're always going to have that problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a fun villain in the way he carries himself, but he's also super cliche, as you pointed out. I get that. But yeah.
And in the end, he's just like, oh, screw you. And he has the statue, like, attack her. And it's like, do you love her or not?
Yeah,
You're just a psycho.
Yeah, whatever. We've been through this plot 1,000 times. What is it, Cupid? No, but yeah, we had all that stuff. So, I did, as dumb as Mon-El got at some points, I did kind of like the Mon-El banter with Mxyzptlk. I like the Mon-El banter with Mxyzptlk. That was fun, them going back and forth. But at the same time, Mon-El was being an idiot. But then again, practically...
He was clouded by jealousy, though.
But practically every character in this episode was an idiot except for Kara.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, yeah.
There were times when it seemed like even Kara was being a bit dumb. But as she mentions at the end... when she was talking to Mon-El before going to see him in the Fortress of Solitude, Mxyzptlk could have been listening. He did say he can see and hear stuff from across space and whatever.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna give this episode 7.
Yeah, I'll just go 8.
Oh wow, you liked it more than me. Even after all through this episode, you were pissed off. That was odd, but okay. Anyway, what is the next episode called?
Homecoming.
I have no idea what the next episode is.
Well, we had a fake prom. Now we gotta have a fake homecoming dance. No, we don't. That's probably not it. But somebody's coming home? I know. McGann.
Could be her, or I think I might know who it also might be. But anyway, we'll see you next time for more Supergirl and other things as well. See you next time, guys.